Good morning, everybody. I'm sorry about that, y'all. I'm late, but today we're gonna be talking about Love at the Lockup, the finale. So let me play my intro, and y'all get ready. My name is Jill Malik. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure that you hit that sub button and the notification bell to be notified when I do go live. So how y'all doing today? Good morning, everybody. Good morning, my lovely people in the chat. Make sure before y'all start the channel, share it, send it to everybody, and hit that sub button for me if you're new into the channel. I would appreciate it a lot. And also hit the thumbs up right now. Now we're gonna talk about Love the Lockup Season 3, Episode 44. Secret Cellmates. Now this was the finale, everybody, and I watched it last night. I had time to watch it. Now we're gonna jump right into Nicole and Deonte. Nicole didn't do anything with Tia. Okay, because she drunk too much and got sick. I would say that was a lie. I think Nicole was up there doing the dirty with that girl, Tia, and she just forgot. Basically, she let that liquor get control of her, and she totally forgot what to do. That was a total lie. That girl was up there doing stuff for her in that hotel. And now Deonte confronts Nicole and asks her if she was an inmate with her exes, because he was basically saying, like, didn't you tell me that exes are exes, and that's what they basically said. But she didn't follow suit with that. She was just messing around with this girl, even when she got out with Tia. And she basically didn't care. She wanted to like do this little high school game with Deonte. It was like, I want both of y'all and stuff like that, but we're gonna get into that a little bit later. Now it's like this. He tells her to delete her exes off of his social media. He basically tells her that, and she's like beating around the bush. So Tia comes out of nowhere and starts speaking to Deonte and lies about what really happened to make Deonte feel better. Ain't no use to lying. You know, y'all was up getting drunk on social media. It was all over her social media blasted that she was with Tia that night, getting drunk, getting wasted, white girl wasted, whatever you want to call it. And she was getting toe up from the flow up, and they went to that hotel room and they started touching on each other. That's what it was. Let's say touching on each other, because that's exactly how it came off, and that's exactly what it was. Now, Tia tells Nicole to make a decision, and she's like, I'm going back to the bar. But Nicole says she wants both of them. Now she goes back and tells Deonte this, and Nicole wants to be in an open relationship with Deonte. That's basically what she said to him. Like, I want to be in an open relationship. Deonte said, I ain't got time for this. You know what? Applies to him, because he said that he didn't want to be a part of that. He wanted either her and she can have him. She don't want her to have Tia and Deonte. And he was like, I'm not with this foolishness. I ain't here for this. I gotta go. And he left. After a minute, he spent $30,000 on Nicole. He burns Nicole Jr. Now he burnt Nicole Jr. at the end, everybody. Congratulations, he moving on. He burnt Nicole Jr. He ain't trying to do nothing with Nicole Jr. no more. You know what? I'm like, man, at least he could have renamed the dog. You know what I'm saying? He could have renamed it and did what he was gonna do with it. But if he think that was gonna, I guess he got the dog during the time that he was in a relationship with Nicole while she was in jail, so he got that and named it for her. So yeah, if he want to burn the memories away, go ahead, burn the memories away, get them out your head. Don't go back to it, because she wasn't for you anyway. Nicole is for the streets. Let's just go ahead and just say it now. Nicole is for the streets. We didn't see Nicole go mess with one of her other ex, Zach, and then she turned around and messed with Tia and never gave Deonte anything. He done spent $30,000 on his girl. Y'all need to cut it out, and it's the truth. And I'm just gonna call it how I see it. Gio said it. And Nicole, you can be mad or whatever, but you can be mad over there where you at. I really don't care. Now we're gonna go to Stan and Lisa. Now with Stan and Lisa, Stan tells her friend that he's buying a $13,000 car for Lisa. Lisa playing games with Stan. She don't care. She gave him something. See what Stan did was Stan spending his money. He making sure that he gets something out of it, because if he don't, he ain't finna deal with her. But did you see her brother came over and got to talking to Stan and was like, yeah, what is your intentions with my son? I heard you been doing my sister wrong. I don't like how the way you been doing my sister. First off, your sister was in prison, and if this was the brother that was trying to get money from Stan to bail him out, you have no obligations to say anything because you have no money. You don't even have a job. Lisa's family is no, like she even said it. She said, my family is messed up. They on drugs. They in and out of jail. So why would Stan sit up there and go out his way to be bailing people in and out of jail? The least he can do is for Lisa, because Lisa gave him some. But he's in a relationship with her, not her brother. So let's get that straight now. I don't see nothing wrong with Stan basically buying a girl a car after what he been through with her, you know. But again, what's up with Courtney and Amber? I see you down there. Courtney and Amber. That's my dog, man. Y'all make sure y'all sub to her channel. Good morning with you. I see you. But I'm telling you, Stan did it right. Stan played the code. He got his money's worth, basically. That's what he's saying. I know he's thinking that in his head, hey, at least I got something out. I done spent my money on these wigs. He ain't even buy no new toupee for his head or whatever you want to call it. He got a comb over. That was somebody kept saying the man got a comb over on his head where it's a bald spot in the top of his head. So he just combs it over. But at least he got something out of it. You know, he ain't sitting around here saying he going to spend his money and ain't going to get nothing worth it. He going to get something worth it. And you can't blame the man. He, 70 something, 60 something? Hey, whatever floats his boat floats his way. So he is going for it all the way. He ain't finna sit up here and let Lisa just dictate everything and try to steal all his money. He just spent that money on that car. And now Lisa is in debt with him. Thank you, Arkansas, for that $5 super chat. I appreciate it a lot. Hey, Gio, good to see you. Good to see you too. Good to see everybody in the building. I'm gonna shout y'all out in a minute. But he getting what he deserved out there out of this. He ain't playing with Lisa. He said, hey, if I'm spending money on you and you in prison, and when you come home I'm keep spending money, you gonna have to give some up. You seen the 2 times he kicked out when she didn't want to. And I'm thinking, and I'm starting to see a pattern, because I've been watching some other stuff too with some of these women that's in prison. They do that. Like I just seen something the other day about a woman in prison. She was saying, oh, this guy, he's not my person that I'm with. He just claims to be my fiance, but he's really not. I'm just using him. She came out and just said it, like, I have another boyfriend, but he's moving, so I don't know how that's going. I said, your life is confusing. And then she had a prison boo. You know, she had a prison boo up there or whatever. This guy, he just be calling random people and stuff in jail, like just to give them some little, visitations on the phone and sending them a little money. But they do that. Like most of them women, some of them, not all, but some, because some of them are married, some of them ain't. But the ones who ain't, you gotta be really aware of them. And Lisa coming out with it. Lisa like showing game, because she's texting somebody else the whole entire time. She ain't even studying really Stan. She just want to get what she got to get from Stan and keep whoever this secret relationship is. It's like the fireworks are about to explode once we see Lisa and Stan again. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Soon as it comes out that Stan is being used and he got accepted for what it is, you got what you wanted out of it. The only thing, Stan, you wanted was you wanted some from Lisa, so you got it. You got some tail, and now you're $30,000 in the hole, or maybe 40, 50. It is what it is. Now you can spend 30,000. You might be 50,000 in a hole. So, if she decides to leave you, you can't be upset. You put yourself into it, and her homeboys even telling you about it. All your friends telling you, don't get with this girl. She's gonna use you, and that's what's happening now. Let's go to Stank Monster, Courtney and Josh. I'm sorry, Courtney, allegedly, you Stank Monster. You can be mad at me, but you can be mad over there, allegedly. I'm just going to put that out there. Now, Courtney is starting to regret giving up her career for Josh. Now it's too late for that. You can't regret anything. You already got yourself in the situation. You was going to jail, meeting this man, and you know you was a correction officer. So now you stuck without no job. Now, Josh gets all romantic and proposes to Courtney again. Now he sent her on a wild goose chase. What you call that? A little hunt. He sent her on a little hunt, like putting these little sticky notes everywhere. Go here, go there, go to the place where we first kissed. He was like, well, we're not in jail, so she went to the kitchen and seen some. Go to the place where we had the first foods we ever ate, Sour Patches. And he tell her before all of this, he tell her to put the dress or take a shower and put the dress on. Now, see, underline that part when he said take a shower. You see what I'm saying? Because this probably why he wasn't giving her none no more, because I know for sure what was going on. That thing wasn't right. So she had to take a shower. Then he cleavage approved or whatever you want to call it. But she took a shower and then she went out with the little blue outfit on or whatever and went out there and met him. And they ain't even do nothing. So he just proposed to her real fast. That thing must be funky. I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna come on out and say it, Nicole. I met Courtney. You can be mad, but please be mad over there. Don't be mad at me. The fact you probably ain't eating right and that thing ain't smelling right. But let's just be honest. That we gonna come on out with it. Yeah, facts. Niece, it's right. It's the truth. The girl is not probably bathing right or something, because I don't even want to drag her too long, because that's why Josh wouldn't give you nothing no more. And it's not sad to see it. It's the truth. So it is what it is, Courtney. Next time, just take a douche. But let's go to the next couple. Let's go to the next couple. Let's go to Ray and Brittany. Now, I'm starting to like Ray and Brittany. They growing on me. They just growing because I think they're going to be probably one of the only couples out of this season to actually stay together. But I mean, Josh and Courtney most likely going to stay together. But again, Courtney and Amy even said it. Josh is back in jail. Josh got recently back incarcerated, and it showed it at the end. He's back in jail for something. I don't know. I think violation of probation or something. Like, these dudes is tripping. He back in jail, but let's just go ahead and go to Brittany and Ray. Now, Brittany's dad and sister meet Ray for the first time, and they came to the house to meet Ray. Now, Brittany's dad, I like him a lot. He was like, I'm gonna just give it a chance for what it is right now. You know, he said, how old are you? He was like 29. He was like, you got your whole life ahead of you. Don't mess it up. He telling Ray this because he wants to see the man do good, especially when somebody dating your daughter. You know, like he wants to see you doing good for his daughter, and he don't expect for you to be out here, study out in these streets. And he said, I like the way the fact how Ray said it was a bad decision that I made. I was just trying to get some fast money. He said, I regret it. I know the dad probably looked at him and was like, yeah, I could tell this young brother ain't really probably had the right upbringing in the place that where he was living at. He probably lived right, like in a good environment, but it probably was never no father figured up for him. You never know. I mean, his father might have been there. I think that is his dad that's there. But his mom was gone, so him losing his mom, I think he went down to a downward stage and just wanted to go to the streets and be in them streets heavy. So he regretted everything. She tells them the truth about him living there. They wasn't fond of it at first, but they said, you know what, we're going to give it a chance. We're going to give it, at least they didn't go off on him, you know. And I was like, where's the mind? The mind didn't want to even come show up or anything, you know, like she didn't want to show up at all. Now, Ray ankle monitor it came off. Basically, he did everything he needed to do to get that ankle monitor off of his leg, and he got it off. So I'm proud of him for doing that, because he wasn't probably out chasing no dragon and doing things he wasn't supposed to be doing out in the streets. You got to be proud of him. A young black man like that getting that ankle monitor off after doing time in prison, and he trying to be with Brittany. Yeah, just don't do nothing wrong with the girl. You know, just keep going. What you supposed to be doing. Do what's right. Think with your heart, and that's your mind. But I'm thinking that's what Ray is gonna do, and eventually I could see them maybe tying a knot, maybe, because the way Ray was beating around them questions, like 2 to 3 years, he want to get engaged, but she was basically telling him, look, we need to start a family now. But she was like, what about engagement or something? He was like, oh, yeah, we can be engaged for 2 to 3 years. And I'm like, yeah, Ray, give him some time, Brittany. Don't just rush into it, because everything you rush into might not even work out to be good at the end. Just give that man some time, let him think, and see how it's going to work. Because if you rush it in, he might run away. Let's not see another Doug. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get to him in a minute. But I think they can make it. I honestly think that, honestly. But let's go to the next couple. Now, Jeff and Anissa. I was disappointed a little bit because I was ready to see Jeff get his teeth knocked out so he can get some new ones. You know what I'm saying? Because his mouth still funk master in the mouth. He ain't even got no teeth like that, and that's a shame. I ain't gonna lie to you. Back at this dude. And now Jeff thinks Anissa has been acting different. She changed the passwords on the computer. Jeff thinks she is hiding something from him. You the only one hiding stuff, really. Like, your business is out there in the open. You hiding the whole 18-year-old son. Let's just get real with it. Now, Jeff thinks she is hiding something. He finds a phone with sexy lingerie pictures in it. And now I can't blame Anissa for having those pictures in her phone, because look how many times Jeff ghosted her. When he did almost 12 years and not around this girl. He ghosted her so many times. So you got to think about it. If this man been gone for a whole 12 years and was supposed to be around her, and he never showed up or anything, yeah, it's a problem. It's a major problem. I would be living my best life too. And that's all she was doing. But I ain't gonna lie to you. Now, I kind of was thinking, who took the pictures of her like that? I kind of was thinking Kyle did. I'm just allegedly, I'm thinking that because he's the only man that's around her, and the pictures wasn't like she was posting them, posting the camera up somewhere, it was like somebody was standing up taking these pictures of her. So somebody had to been taking a picture, even if they was, who cares? Because where was you at, Jeff, when she needed you to be there? You was never nowhere to be found. You see what I'm saying? So you can't get mad. You was playing the game, she played it right back. So you can't bring up old stuff. You can't dig up the past and get mad at the past that she chose to have. And stop going through her phone. That's not your property. That's not your possession. That's hers. She pays the bills on her phone bill. She pays all the bills, from my understanding. You don't pay nothing. You've been using her card to buy helicopters, flying them outside or whatever, and not buying no teeth. The things you're supposed to go get some new teeth and go look for employment. That's what you need to do. Go find a job. You hear me? He thinks Anissa and Jeff have a sex. He thinks, Kyle and Jeff has a sexual relationship. Now Jeff thinks that Anissa and Kyle had a sexual relationship, and he's like, I don't want no parts to do it. No parts to do it. Because he ain't got no teeth. He be whistling when he talk. Like that's how he look when he talk. He a hot mess. You can't blame it and say that you think Kyle. I think Kyle and her probably be the best friend. Even if he did take the pictures, if she's saying that they ain't did nothing, most likely they probably ain't even did nothing. If they did, then they did. Oh well. You can't get mad, Jeff, because you was doing what you want to do. You need to find a tooth doctor. That's what you need to be focused on. And we gonna keep saying that. Somebody get this man a GoFundMe account. I think Instagram just sent me something the other day. These people at the dinner sent me something. I was gonna send you the link. If I could find your Instagram, I'm gonna send you the link to they whole entire profile thing, so you can go in there and probably get some new teeth. It can get you right. It can get you looking from like this. Within 24 hours, you be looking like this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, before and after. That's what we need for you next time we see your mouth. I ain't gonna lie. Now, Jeff confronts her about Kyle. Backfired. And Anissa confronts him about his 18-year-old child. That what you call backfired all the way, because she came on. Well, you got an 18-year-old son, and Kyle told me. I said, this girl done threw Kyle under the bus. She don't even care. She didn't care. She threw Kyle all the way underneath the bus, and I'm but yeah, and I was expecting something different from Kyle. At least you can done time in the prison. You ain't learn how to fight. Now Jeff attempts to whoop Kyle, but for telling Anissa about his kid. Now look, I'm gonna say this. When Kyle was sitting in that car, he heard Jeff on the other side, the producers and Shakira holding him back or whatever. Now look, I'm expecting for things to go to Kyle. You should have grabbed a crowbar out the back seat of your car or something, a tool or something, and just bopped him in the mouth and knocked the remainder of the 6 teeth he got left out his mouth, and then got him some new ones. You know, because yeah, it's like this. He got beat up. Kyle got beat up. I mean, a man like that finna fight with all the teeth. He angry for a reason. He ain't got no teeth in his mouth. He mad. He didn't hit Kyle with a 3-piece or something. Kyle hit the ground. I said, "Oh, Kyle, you gonna go out like that, bro?" I'm looking like this is a hot mess. How come somebody pick him up? You know what I'm saying? Pick your man up. He on the ground, yeah. Like, I can't believe Jeff beat Kyle up on national TV. And that was real. That was not staged. Those was real punches. You know, that was it's like bomb fights, you know what I'm saying? Like, he hit Kyle in the face. Bam, bam, bam. Kyle went all the way down. I said, Kyle, you gonna go out like that? You should have stayed in the car. You know what I'm saying? He gonna get out the car like he bad. Man, look. It's bad. Facts. Jeff went off Auntie Amanda for real. He was not playing. I can't believe it. Like, I said, at least he could have got one punch and he Kyle over here ducking his hands like this. Like, what you throwing your hands down for? You fighting a fight. You got to put your hands up. Do I need to teach people how to fight? Like Kyle, listen to me. Put your hands up always before your face, then block with your elbows. You know what I'm saying? Throw a punch, block. Throw a punch, block. Like, you need to learn how to fight. Because I don't know what jail you was at, because they wasn't fighting, obviously, because you got beat up. I'm to my didn't throw a punch at all. He done ran up to my son. Man, if you don't get out of here with that skipping, like skip to Malou, and they got beat up. Like, that was funny. I ain't gonna tell a tale. That was super funny. Now, we finna go to the next couple. That right there was super crazy. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I loved it. I loved every bit of it. The only fact I was just waiting on one of his teeth to fall out his mouth so we can see this man get some new ones. Because Jeff, it still don't exempt you from getting no new teeth. Now, we're gonna go to the next couple. Rachel and Doug. Now, they ain't no couple no more, obviously. As soon as we seen Rachel wasn't going for it. Now, Rachel learns that Doug has been cheating on her the entire time. She threw her wedding ring out the front door. Now, when she threw that wedding ring out the front door, she was like, I'm never gonna do this again. I ain't never dating no inmate and da-da-da-da. Bloop, threw the ring out. The next morning, she was out there looking for the ring. She said, at least I'm going to try to get some money, because her friend telling her, like, basically this is how she found out. Now, Jeff was out, said he was going to his friend's house or whatever, so he went to where somebody knows Rachel. One of the girls knew Rachel or something. She was like, Doug is a skank or something like that. She said something like he's a HOE. And she was like, yeah, basically, he's out here with another girl at my home right now, and you need to leave him. Don't give him no more money. Just leave him all the way alone. And that's what she should do. And I think Rachel chose the right decision to go ahead. See, that's why I like Rachel. I like her because she just decided to say, you know what, enough is enough. I already had to deal with this man and his family, and she came on out and said that she should have listened to his sister. The sister made so much sense when she took Doug and Doug Jr. to the house, and the sister was like, I don't know what you're doing with him. You need to run. You need to run because he gonna cheat on you. He gonna be back in jail. I give it 3 to 6 months. He gonna be back. Everything his sister said came to fruition. It was true. It was the exact truth, because we know what Doug at right now. Thanks to the Courtney family for the information. I appreciate it a lot, because he's back in jail, and she put this information out like 2 weeks ago. a week and a half ago that this dude's back in jail. He is back in jail for violating his probation, and he also was found with drugs with him. And he cheated on Rachel. And he around here riding. He riding B on the back of another man's motorcycle with his hair blowing in the wind, looking like the Maxwell, what that thing was, the Maxwell audio thing where the dude was sitting in the chair and then the TV come on and your hair go back. Y'all need to cut it out. Like that man went right back to jail and he must love jail or something. These people must love prison because ain't no way. If you in your right state of mind, you ain't finna try to go back. And he obviously was out there living his messed up life because that wasn't his best life. He was living messed up. He cheated on Rachel. Rachel that came back home and seen the game system going. She wasn't even mad about it. She was like, Doug, he needs it. Doug Jr. needs all of that because I know what he's about to deal with. And she wants to get custody of Doug Jr., which I was thinking like, dang, this ain't even your son, but you basically raising this boy the right way, better than his own aunties is raising him. So it is what it is. Maybe he does deserve to be in Rachel's care because Rachel knew how to take care of him. You see what I'm saying? She fed the boy. She didn't have him around no drugs, no alcohol, none of that. She was taking care of him, like literally. Making sure he went to school. She was telling him you can't be. I think she did let him stay up on the video game. That's another thing, Rachel, I got to talk to you about. Don't let him stay up on that game. If you got him right now, don't let him stay up on that game all night. You need to take that game away from him and get a bedtime, put some structure and some order in that house. Because eventually you don't want him growing up like his dad. No, it's in his bloodline to be that way, but you can break it. You can break that cycle. And he's around somebody that's good like you, yeah, it's about time for you to break that cycle. Now, as basically he punched her cabinet door instead of his face because he loves her. If you in my house and you punching anything, you got to go. Because I don't even punch nothing in mine. I'm not punching nothing in my home. I'm not damaging nothing. I'm not doing that. I don't know what kind of life Jeff was living, but you don't get mad and punch stuff in your own home. You got to walk past that every day and look at it and look at the mistake. Well, not a mistake, the stupidity you doing in your own home. Yeah, I call it what it is, stupidity. And you out here punching holes in your walls, breaking stuff. I'm not going for it. I would kick. Call 911. You're going to jail. We're not finna play with you. I'm not fit. I'll hit you upside your head with something. Yeah, man. Either it's time for you to go or you finna get hit upside the head. And you gonna be laid out in the floor. And then I call the police to come pick you up. Because I'm not finna play. Which you hit something, especially a man walking in my home, hit something, I'm finna clock you. Now you're finna get clocked, and your time will be ticking in your head. You will hear stars. You won't see them. You'll see pitch black and hear stars. You hear me? You'll be like that, like when they hit the cartoon character and they fall out and the stars go over their head. That would have been Doug. I don't care how tall, big, whatever, short. I don't care. He hit something in my home. You get Rachel. You should have bopped him upside the head with one of them skillets. Maybe he would have forgot who he was and said, I'm a better person than this. He probably would have forgot his whole past, knock some memory loose, give him a contusion. You hear me? He needs a contusion to knock memory. He needs to have memory loss. You hear me? Like, bop him upside the head. Ain't no more playing games with you. He probably would have forgot that he went to prison there. He probably forgot he had a son and everything. That ain't my fault. You would have had to get bopped. And that's what it is. Now let's go to the questions. What would make Nicole think she could have her cake and eat it too? Nicole is a little bit, I would say she's a little bit off allegedly. Like I think that this girl never really grew up. Like her whole life, probably she grew up in the jail system. So she has the brain of still a teenager. You can see it. Like she wants to have, that was like high school stuff what she said. She said, I want both of y'all. Like, no person in a right state of mind that's an adult would say that. That's over the age of 21 would say that. She thinks she's 16, 17, 18 still. She's living like a teenager. And she's thinking that Deonte was going to be like, yeah, Well, Deonte was gonna be like, yeah, let's try it out. No, this man is grown. This man is 30-some years old and telling you I'm not going for it. Either you want me or you. He's giving her a chance. He's giving her a chance at the chance at the chance. I wouldn't even give first chance. She would have did that. I'm out. I'm not going. You have to go. Stop giving them chances, Deonte. Stop. Because don't go back to her either. I don't want to see her next season. I really don't. Don't go back. Don't go back. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Don't do it. Now let's go to the next question. Do you feel bad for Rachel? She has a type. Now Rachel said she wanted to date the accountant. She said maybe I should date the accountant. Now, you know what I like Rachel's spirit? Because the simple fact is that she kept it all cool. She didn't cry. Hey, it's less loss. She didn't cry on national TV. She said it's a loss. It's a sad that I'm by myself. But you know what? Life goes on. I gotta move on. I can't be stuck dealing with this inmate. And I would never date a prison inmate again. This is the exact word she said. I would never date another prison inmate again. I might need to get an accountant. Yes, you do. Because dating those guys that don't want to change it up. You don't need to be dating them people if you can't understand their lifestyle. Soon as she took him to soon as she took Doug to see his people, right then and there, that should have told you, I can't be with this man. He has two different personalities. Like but then he was having controlling issues with you too, like trying to control the way you live your life. No, get rid of him. Good riddance. It's over. You see what I'm saying? Like, you should have ran away from him, but you gave him chance at the chance. It's just the same thing like Deonte, giving this girl a chance at the chance, but sometimes you have to reconcile to be like, do I really want to be with this person or not? Sometimes it's best to walk away. So I'm proud of both of them. I'm seriously am proud of both of them. Walk away. Don't look back. Deonte, don't go back to Nicole. Get somebody else different. It's about that time for you to be happy. Get somebody that love you. Nicole, you know what I mean? Not Nicole. You need to find somebody who's gonna give you that karma, because that's what you about to run into. Rachel, you're gonna find somebody too. Find somebody that love you back and that's doing something with their life and wanting to go somewhere. Don't find these people that's being in these jail systems that they want to use people. It's some of them. I can't say all of the people in jail want to use people or in prison. Some of them probably want to get out and have a family. You never know. Some of them probably already have a family while they're in there and want to just get out and be with their family. Some people are in there for reasons that they have to be there because they have to defend their family. Some the system's so messed up, they'll lock people up that defend their family. You know, like things happen, and so you just gotta roll the punches sometimes. And that would give people your money, and then they running off with somebody else. No, I'm done with you. I don't care how much money I spend, 30,000 on you. This fast I spend that. You know what? You can keep it. You can keep it. I'm not worried about it no more. I just don't want you in my life no more. I'm done because I can't deal with blue and red lights every night. I can't. I'm too old for that. I'm too grown. I'm done. And next question. Do you believe that Doug had feelings for another? I think Doug been had feelings for somebody else. The day he proposed, now this is crazy. The day that he proposed to Rachel, he was in that phone in the car and he was texting somebody. Now, Rachel was like, who is you texting? Like, she trying to leave, like, oh, mind your business, mind your business. I'm like, mind your business. I paid for that phone. That is my business. You is my business. Now, we just got engaged. It's 50-50 now. Y'all beat each other business. There ain't no way around it. And you up here laughing. He on the phone. He was texting some female. I guaranteed you without a doubt he was texting some female on that phone. And that's not right. That's not right. The girl done paid for your phone and you up here texting somebody else that she don't even know about. That's messed up. It is what it is though. And you gotta sometimes see the signs, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes see them signs, because if the shoe was on the other foot and it was Rachel that was wearing that shoe and she was texting somebody, I'm pretty sure Doug wouldn't like that at all. He wasn't like that at all. But for the 143 people that's in the room right now, make sure that y'all hit the thumbs up for me, please do. And I'm gonna read some of the comments. I just dropped the link, so if anybody want to call up, they are more than welcome to call up. And I'm gonna just read some of these links. He wanted to secure the bag. Facts, FIFA TV. Shout out to FIFA TV, y'all. Make sure y'all sub to She Good. That's a good channel. He wanted to secure that bag, and there ain't no way around it. He wanted the money. I mean, we can all see what it is. What's up, Biff? I see you down there. I want Doug and Nicole to meet. That'll be a hot, messed up thing to do. I don't think that's gonna last long either. If they met each other, it is over with. They gonna be on each other's head. They gonna be bad off, and we don't need to see that. Doug in jail eating Mac Jack. I don't even know what that means. Let's not read that comment. Now look, what happened to the scene when Deonte getting arrested? I don't know. I don't think that was the way they collaged it up. It probably was from when Stan got pulled over in the car with Lisa, and then they made a scene where he pulls up and stuff like that. And it was probably somebody else getting arrested. I don't know. Maybe he might have get arrested, and that was on Discovery. You see, I don't watch Discovery. Discovery always be having some little stuff in there that they be showing y'all that I don't see. So maybe I need to keep my eyes open and stuff like that. If y'all see him get arrested, put it down there in the chat. Spontaneous combustion. Facts. That's what it is. And it's about the bust. You hear me, GSP? That's about the bust. It's about the bust. It's finna just all of a sudden, it's about to just all of a sudden explode. Like it. That's let me see what this person said. Tia's going to knock out Nicole one day. Tia has history. Woo! I hope not. But let me bring up my boy Biff. See what my boy had to say. What's up with it, Biff? How you doing, bro?
Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, everybody. What's up, Gio?
What's up with you? What you thinking?
Man, this seemed like a short season. Like I didn't know this was the finale or anything like that. So we got them Marvel after credit scenes that we got.
You said the what? You said after cut scenes?
You know how the Marvel movies got the after cut scenes? Like Ray still didn't propose. Like why they gotta do my man Ray like that? He just got out, just got a job. I seem like it's just a lot of pressure on Ray. Like he tried to do the right thing by meeting the family, but then it go from meeting the family to when at dinner she made like 3 jabs about him not having a job. I feel like that's gonna end up crushing her, is if he can't move fast enough.
Yep. And you tell my Josh and Courtney, right?
No, what's the girl?
Ray. You talking about Ray and Brittany?
Yeah, Ray and Brittany.
Yeah, right now. See,
he keep making those little jabs, man.
But like, see, I don't think that she gonna leave Ray, and I don't think Ray gonna leave her. Because right now, it's sad to say, but Ray needs somebody like Brittany instead of one of them girls out there in the streets. He needs somebody to be level-headed. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's gonna suit him up to make him want to go out there and do better for himself. Sometimes it might take that. You know what I'm saying? You need somebody that's level-headed.
I feel like
that where you want to be at, and I think he was around the wrong people from the get-go. You know what I'm saying?
Because he seemed like a very straight dude, but I feel like she's not gonna be satisfied unless somehow he like becomes super like get a great job all that right away, and it takes time. It takes time when you come out. Like no matter the good intentions, she got to be patient. But making those jabs, it's gonna end up eating him up inside, even though he needs her.
See,
and she won't leave because she don't want to be embarrassed.
Sometimes you have to tell people the truth. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to tell people the hurtful truth. I learned this better to tell people the hurtful truth than to feed them a lie. Like, oh, you're doing a good job, and dang on well they ain't doing a good job. It's better to tell them, hey, you messing up right here. You need to fix that now. I can't do it. And that'll make somebody be like, you don't have to literally touch nobody to tell them. You can just tell them. Words hurt worse than anything. Sometimes words can cut deep like a sword, or a knife. So if you tell somebody, hey, I need you to be out here looking for a job, but like how if Anissa tell Jeff, I need you to get your teeth fixed, Like, cause that is
Lord.
rap funky. You know what I'm saying?
Why you coming for my man Jeff? I like Jeff, my new favorite character after this episode, man.
That part,
He's
he
my new
knocked
favorite.
Kyle out.
Man, Jeff, like he went to WWE. How he over there breaking the tree branches? Look, this man became a hacker. He going through phones. He had the whole plan set up. How you whoop this man in front of his girlfriend though, bro? He pull up with his chick and you whoop him in front of his chick and then leave? OG. Teeth or not, he don't even need no teeth now. I give him a teeth pass. He can do forever.
Maybe if he gets some teeth, he might turn different, you know. But he needs some teeth. I'm still gonna say he needs teeth. You can learn, you can know how to fight all day, but you need some teeth.
Think about it. If he fighting, he gonna lose the teeth anyway. So why even get him? He just need a mouth guard. It's Corona. We wearing masks anyway. He all right.
No, because I'm pretty sure that mouth funky through the mask, yeah. But like,
oh man.
Man, I'm telling you, boy, I've seen somebody before. I worked around somebody, boy. I ain't gonna put that person's name out there. It ain't where I work at now. But this man's mouth was, whoo. Well, I'm talking about through the mask. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
over here melting snow.
Like, you need some gum. I just came on out and said it. Hey, if you need some gum, bro, I got some gum. It could just give you all the energy you need. You know
but that'll be a good spinoff show, like the Love at the Lockup makeover show. What's her name? What's the one with the old man? She can get her braids done. Jeff can get some teeth. Deonte can get a real sex doll. Everybody get freshed up for the makeover show.
Now Deonte needs somebody that's gonna love him. You know what I'm saying? Back, because he giving out way too much love to some of these people, and they don't deserve it. You know what I'm saying? Especially Nicole. No, leave her in the dirt with Tia, because both of them inmates. If you're not realizing,
so middle school. She looked so middle school with this. Can I have them both? And I felt that was bad. Like even Tia was more respectful to Deonte than Nicole. That's horrible.
That part, yeah. I see now. That's what. And it makes me look at Tia like, dang, I gotta give her some respect, because at least she handled it a better way than what Nicole didn't even know how to talk to Deonte. She was just like, so what? Like, look what you doing, you know what I'm saying? But it's Tia's that hold on, I ain't even gotta say it. Somebody just wrote it in the comments. Yeah. What's up with Tia's voice? I don't know, but she sound like a man and a woman together that wanted to be just a regular boy. Like, it was.
I kept thinking her voice was dubbed. Like, it was like a foreign movie, and then someone did the real voice, and then we had the English version talk over it. Because her mouth, I feel like the words wasn't matching up. But she looked cool though. She had little tattoos and everything. Like, Tia was cool. I need a season with Tia. Forget Nicole.
That part, yeah. Because Nicole, we done with about this moment right now. I think Nicole just need to go ahead and go to the trash can and just throw herself in there and get a blanket and a pillow.
She for the streets. She for the streets.
Fact. She is for the streets, and we not going for her no more. I'm about tired of seeing Nicole in the game she been playing. But it was fun while it lasted with the drama. Yeah. You know, I was here for it. I was all here for it.
But it's crazy that all three people she dealt with seemed to be more common or level-headed than she was. Like, even Zach's interview was like, I didn't even know how serious Deonte was. She came over, was like, I couldn't even help but lie to him because I felt bad for him. And Deonte was a cool dude. And it's just Nicole. Something about, I don't know why they attracted to her. She looked like anything you can find on the internet. Find a real woman. Find someone who cares about you. Like, you can buy the makeup and the clothes and all that, but what's the substance?
That part, because I ain't looking for nobody like that. If you looking like that out here and acting the way she was acting, right. I don't want you. And he should have
been $5.99 subscription.
He should have been that way towards you. You know what I'm saying? Like, after what he been through with the last one, you know, like, he should have been way more ahead of the game with dating some of these women that's in prison. He should have been like, you know what? Maybe I need to change up my dating scene. You know, like, sometimes you have to tell yourself that. But, you know, when you want to, I think he's just at the point where when he was saying he got a big heart, I think he wants to help those people that's locked up that can't help themselves. But you can't help people like that. They have to, in order for them to get the help, they have to want to help themselves first and help themselves before
Yeah.
they seek the help. So if they out here doing that, like how she was out here, just soon as I would have seen her with that money, I'm telling you, you see how the way
Mm-hmm.
she acted with that. Now she was telling him over the phone, I don't want a man with that just gives me money. But soon as she got the money, you see how the way she acted.
Right.
Ooh, ooh, and then I'm gonna put this right here
She
in
looked
her
like
bra.
Birdman counting money.
I said, this girl right here just wants some money. I said, now you can't lie to nobody else and say that you don't want no money because we obviously see the true part of you. Now that she with Tia, I don't think that's gonna last too long. You hear what I'm saying? Like, and just
But
my allegedly, they gonna get in, they gonna bump heads. They gonna bump heads because I don't think Tia going for Nicole, and I think Nicole likes to be ran.
right. What
You
did we
see what I'm
say
saying?
before
Like,
about that aggression? She
she
likes to
likes
be
somebody to be
controlled and
aggressive
told
to her.
no and all that creepy stuff and all that.
Exactly. He is giving it all to her. He is telling her, "Nah, I don't want it." He told Deonte straight up, like, "I don't want her. You can have her, man. I was just here. You know what I'm saying? Like, she played it like a pimp.
That's what I was saying. Like, damn, we need some more Tia. Like, matter of
That
fact, he and
part,
Deontay need to be friends. She probably could teach Deontay some game.
that part. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, he need to hit T up on the phone, like, "Hey, man, I don't want Nicole no more. Thanks for taking her off my hand. She was too much." But
Right.
can I learn some game from you at least? You know what I'm saying? Like whatever you doing is working because I'm tired of spending 30,000, 20,000, and I ain't
Right.
getting it, and these women ain't paying me no
He
mind.
he didn't even get it though. He didn't
Didn't
even
even get it, man. That's
he put a down payment. He
that's
know he
like
want a Toyota Corolla.
that's like buying a car that you would never be able to drive. Like you
Right.
get into it and
Oh
it
my
breaks
god.
down. Sad, sad.
Fellas, it ain't worth it. Whoever fellas out there, it ain't worth it to spend all your money on it. If you
It
find a
ain't
nice woman
worth
who
it.
really wants you, it'll work it out. Wait
Because you
for
don't
it.
have to spend all your money on somebody who really
Right.
wants you. You know what I'm saying? Like you might have to pay bills and do things that you're supposed to do. That's supposed to be expected from you, especially man. You're supposed to
Right.
do certain things for your woman and make sure the household is good. But if somebody is like, I want these new Jordans, or give me this Apple Watch, or you just going. I don't even think the girl said she wanted it. Thank you, Vegas girl, for the $10 super chat. I see you down there. I'm so late. I watched the replay. Enjoy your day. Thank you so much though for stopping through. We're gonna throw you a birthday party with a cake at the end with
Whoop,
the
whoop.
name on it. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna put your name on the birthday cake. But I don't think the fact that she sat up there and did that, I don't think that Nicole was ready. You know what I'm saying? To
Mm-mm.
get a real man. I think Nicole wanted these teenage type relationships, and she was expecting that out of Dante. Like because he got money, he was gonna be that way. Like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna give you some money, and we still gonna be together regardless of who you date. You're not in high school no more, Nicole. This is grown man. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? This is man. Like, can't do him like that.
Nicole heard this phrase, "It ain't tricking if you got it," but that don't work with regular people life, man. If you
And
working a 9 to 5 and you need to save, you got to pay for the house and all that. Look, it's more important things than Apple watches and facts. She had a Juicy Couture sweatsuit. I didn't see one of those in 2005 anyway. She shouldn't even need that. Buying teddy bears and all that. She should have been like, you know what? Can I stay at the house? Hey, let me build up my resume. But no, at 23, I guess you spent all them years away from bars. She's pretty much only 18. She ain't really got
that
the
part,
mentals yet.
her brain is not clicking, and it ain't there. But how do you feel bad for Rachel? Is she does she has a she has a type though? Do you feel bad for Rachel? And does
Yeah.
she have a type?
I don't know. I don't know. It seems like she had a type because she has a whole prison complex just like Deontay does. But I feel bad for because she seems like the most genuine male or female we ever had. Two, she really cared because she could have put on a front and not and treat his son bad even when he left. But she took his son back in, and like even with the family seemed to like her. Like she could seem like a genuine person. And if you was gonna do all that, bro, why? Like I don't think they pick on the nicest people. And they turn these people bad. These are the people who end up with big hearts and they end up turning on everybody else and not letting no one else in. And
That's
why get all the
exactly
tattoos? Why get so many Rachel tattoos if you just gonna do her dirty? I don't get it, man.
exactly. Yeah, I'm telling them now, like Deonte and Rachel, don't let this turn you into a monster. I already told Nicole, don't let these people like that turn your heart sour. You know what I'm saying? Always be true to who you are and love yourself first before you go out there and try to love somebody else, because that's messed up the way Doug did her at the. I remember I could have sworn I heard her say on that motorcycle when he was on that little moped riding her, that you better not let me fall, you won't get your allowance. I could have sworn I heard her say that. You know, that was like
right, because he was a kept man. The moment he got out, he was a kept man. He swung the D on her. She told him, don't go to the parents' house. You're going to mess up the curfew thing. He went anyway. She said, don't talk to Dougie Jr. like that. He did it anyway. He ate all the damn bacon. He should have been going there.
You met the bologna and at the bacon. It was bologna.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't even save me some scrap. You should have been going there, man.
That part, it's just, it sucks to see people like Deonte and and Rachel be used like that. Like it really is not Stan. I can't say I feel bad for Stan, because Stan know what he wants. He just
right.
But if he expected more, like if Stan expecting for Lisa to stay there forever, nah.
Stan don't want a wedding. He want a contract. He want to keep Lisa under contract so she don't leave, because she knows all his freaky stuff and everything like that.
That part, and it's over with. Yeah, and Vegas Girl said Doug is right where he needs to be. He needs to serve a lot more time. Mm-hmm. I think he needs a psychiatric evaluation. Like he needs the help. You know what I'm saying? He needs to go in one of them CAT scans and check his brain, because he has something good going for himself. How do you mess that all the way up? Like, I don't even think it took the man a month to mess that up. And
the damage he's doing to his son, man. You showing your son that a stranger could be more consistent than your own biological parent. Like, that's the thing. Why when he left, why did he make little Dougie leave with him? That little boy shouldn't have to move all his stuff out like that.
That part, that sucked. That's straight up sucked. And ain't no telling how he let that little boy move out. But Stan was sweating when he met Stan was sweating when he met Druggy brother.
Yo, why would you so afraid that they criminals? Why would you take them to see all your baseball cards? You're a Cardinals fan, right? I would have been like, look, everything locked up. They have no real food. Why they fed them Hot Pockets and rice-a-roni snacks in the front of the room? And Stan was sitting there, yeah, we're getting along real well. Man, I would take them to a restaurant or something. I ain't letting them in my house if I'm not scared.
That part, I ain't letting you in if I know all y'all been to prison, you're not coming to I don't care if we brothers, cousins. Right. You're not coming to my house, especially if you got a background of using and ain't got no help, and you just not getting out. You could have been using it now. I'm not finna let you in my home. And then he showed him the whole baseball collection. You never know what he was thinking. You know what I'm saying? He probably was like, yeah, I'm about to come back here tonight when he
got 1,000, 1,000.
I would have told him none of that. I would have took him outside to the front yard so we can talk. Hey, we can sit on the porch.
This is where I threw your sister's clothes at, right? Now take your sister back to Compton and get them braids taken out.
That part. And she had the noodle strings.
Oh my God! But even his hair looked crazy. He had a blonde goatee with dark brown spiky hair. He looked like the definition of crystal meth.
You know what it is like. What Stan has, if somebody kept telling me that's a comb over. I forget who said it, but shout out to you, whoever said that. That's a comb over. That man had you know what I'm saying? Like,
look like the wind blowing from the left all the time.
I'm pretty sure when he do the comb over, he probably get the glue and glue it down or something. He probably get that. What's that? Gorilla Gel? You know that? Like, yeah, the Gorilla Gel. They got this thing called Gorilla Gel. He probably
oh my God.
And then slicking it, you know what I'm saying? And having it to the side, it just holds. It just stands there.
Because he gotta make sure it sticks, so when he get whips, he don't want to be swaying back when he getting whoopings.
We got a special guest, Biff. We got Courtney and Amber in the building. What's up, Courtney?
What's up?
What's up with you?
The VIP, how you doing?
What's up? You look beautiful today. We see you. What you thinking?
Nothing. I just put my baby down, so if I have to jump off here real quick if she wakes up, that's why.
Oh, okay. Well, tell the baby I said, hey.
Yeah.
Tell her don't be putting me through too much. Close your other tab out. You probably got your
Hang
other
on. Oh, that's why. Okay, sorry. There. Is it good now?
Yep, better.
Okay, good. I know, like Stan and Lisa are scamming each other, and the real scammers are hairdressers.
Oh my god. No
But he's
makeup.
got
for you,
that hair
Anissa.
on there good. Did you see the spoiler for the season when she tries to rip it off in the Life After Lockup season?
Oh my god. No, I didn't
I
see any of
thought
that.
I thought it's funny when Lisa was showing off all the straps she has for her stand and stuff upstairs.
Man, that's nasty. They too. Well, he too old to be doing this with that young woman with them noodles in her head. She got noodles in her hair, and he got a whole comb over. You hear me?
Yeah.
Like, where are we going with these two? What are you thinking is going to happen with Stan and Lisa?
I feel like Lisa's gonna stay around. I don't know, maybe try to get just until she can get as much as she can, and then she's probably gonna be out of there. She might stay around as long as they're filming, but once they're not filming no more, I don't see her sticking around.
Yep, that's true. Now, what couple would you like to talk about, like that stood out to you this whole season? Because I've been seeing your videos, and y'all don't know, Courtney and Amber does have a YouTube, so make sure y'all sub the channel. But what videos? I meant not videos, but what couple do you want to talk about up here?
Well, Deonte and Nicole, of course. I thought it was so funny when he called Tia a handsome gentleman.
Yes.
But I don't know. Nicole's not trying to be in an open relationship with him. She's just trying to be in an open relationship with that wallet. And I'm glad that Tia actually said something, because she could easily be like, okay, let's play him for some money, we'll just keep me a secret. But I'm kind of glad that she was like, I'm not doing this. You either got to pick me or him. And I'm glad Deonte was like, hey, I'm not getting any older. I'm not dealing with this.
Exactly. Yeah, we got to give Deonte his props. Because
and then when somebody was asking about him getting arrested, that's the next season. And I think it's his car got in a ditch or something. Some cop showed up. I don't think he got arrested.
Hold on. So what? See, he's still going after Nicole?
I think when he was on his way to Nicole and Tia's wedding, because Nicole and Tia got married. We're going to see that in the next season. I don't know how his car got in a ditch, but his car got in a ditch, and he was in that whatever tuxedo he was wearing, and the cops showed up. Man. I don't know why he'd show up to their wedding. That'd be awkward.
Right, that's what I was about to ask. Like, Jesus
He's trying to learn game. He's trying to learn game.
Yeah.
He wants to go see the handsome gentleman. Very dapper, Tia. Very dapper.
He wanted to go see the handsome gentleman. I'm dead.
Yeah.
Stop the wedding, somebody said. Stop the wedding. Wait, stop the wedding. Which one he gonna take though? Like, look, Tia seem a lot more real with me, so I'm gonna go hang out with Tia. Stop the wedding, Tia. Do not marry Nicole.
Now, according to Amber, I want to ask you this question: do you believe that Dougie and he has feelings for another woman? Because he was kind of basically breaking that down towards like when he was in the car or whatever. He was like,
yeah, that's what I thought. I thought he had another girl texting him then. Like, he just seems like one of those people. He'll just have as many girls around as possible that can give him something. So I always got the kind of cheater vibe and stuff. I feel so bad for Rachel, but I'm so glad Dougie Jr. is with Rachel.
Yep, that part. Because I'm tired of Dougie. And do you think Rachel needs to just go ahead and raise Dougie Jr. and just cut off all connections with whatever he has with, some people that's part of Dougie's family that's not going to be good for him?
That's going to be toxic. She just needs to raise him by herself.
Exactly, because it's not looking good with Dougie Jr. And then I feel bad for them other little kids too. That was, that I'm like, man, they got these.
Oh kids. Yeah, it was over there when they visited the family.
I'm like, I pray that them kids don't grow up like that. Like, I want, because you want a better future for the kids. When you look at the kids, you're like, you guys, your main focus is like to be better than me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
yeah. And that was the house that got raided when Doug got arrested.
No.
Then you lying. That was the house, the same house with them little boy, his little nephews.
Yeah, they're running a chop shop and selling drugs out of there. They showed up mainly because somebody gave him a tip that Doug was staying there and he was absconding from parole because he cut off his ankle monitor. Probably as soon as he left Rachel, he probably cut off his ankle monitor right then.
Wow. Do you think that Doug
damn Sons of Anarchy?
What?
Do you think that he's ever back using again? Like you think he ever started back using? It's kind of hard to say, huh?
I think he was because they didn't find drugs on him, but where he was staying, there's all kinds of drugs, and they're gonna be around that. And like I used to get high and stuff, and now I'm in recovery, and I don't want to be around anybody like that if I'm sober and doing good. So if you're still like playing with fire and still wanting to hang around with people like that, then you're just not doing any good.
Exactly. We're proud of you, Courtney and Amber. We proud of you for staying clean, doing what you're doing for your family. We super proud of you for that. But another thing, do you now the way that mugshot picture looked at Doug, right?
Oh my gosh. That was the first time I seen that. I've been trying to find his mugshot. He was looking bad.
He looked high.
Yeah.
He looked high. I ain't gonna I'm gonna say it right away. He looked super high. His eyes had that.
He couldn't even open his eyes.
He couldn't open his eyes at all. And that wasn't marijuana. That was something else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So his hair was all messed up. I'm looking like, did they really just put this on here? You know what I'm saying? Like they really had him on there looking like he was high. And I think he would. But let's talk about Courtney and Josh. Now, you know how I had what I said about Courtney. And I'm saying on that. Like that's phone. That's phone master.
It has to be something like that. Either that or people were thinking that he's playing for the other side and stuff, but I don't really see that. But I don't know. He's been in prison for a long time.
It's too many pickles. Too many pickles, guys. Look at the pickles.
That's my vote. No, I don't know about the man being on the other side. You know what I'm saying? But you never know. You never know. You never know. Is there too many pickles? Like I was trying to ask the same thing. What's up with all these pickles in these jars? And then he put a ring on top of the pickle. Like you know what I'm saying? But I'm just thinking that the girl was just funky. You know what I'm saying? Like the thing, he didn't want to dive in that no more. You know what I'm saying? He probably got in prison and was like, I know I did not come home.
Gio, you notice one of the things on her list of things to do was take a bath. He bought her to take a bath and put on this new dress. Like stop wearing that same house dress and take a bath. And then meet me outside where the wind can blow. Like notice, he didn't meet her in the bedroom. Outside with some pickles and a ring on the pickle. It's all signs, guys.
But it was hilarious though when he was like, make sure you put this on. But he said, take it. It said it clear as day on the list. Take a bath and put this on before you go to the next clue. And he had her running around. So I know that phone might have popped right back up. She got out the show.
Yeah, it's just a nice way of saying it. Playing it for a little scavenger hunt. Take a bath. I wonder what he went to jail back for. I mean, I knew he put his hands on her back in December, but maybe they finally decided to throw him back in jail. But I haven't heard anything else. Yeah, back in December, and they got like a restraining order on him, so he couldn't go around Courtney no more. He got arrested, but he got out. So I'm curious why he's back now.
Wow, I did not know that. Yeah. See, that's why I be watching you because you got that tea. You know what I'm saying? This is why I be watching you heavy. Like I'll be at work and I'll just see, boom, Courtney and Amber popped up. I'm like, man, I gotta hurry up and go see this. Like, as soon as I go on my lunch break, I'm about to go watch this. But
I haven't heard nothing about his new arrest. I'm not sure what that's about.
Is there another couple you want to talk about before we wrap it up?
No, not that I can think of right now.
And what about you, Biff? Biff, you there?
Nah, I'm good, man. I'm just happy to be next to Courtney and Amber. Of course, Amber's
Thank you.
a YouTube celebrity right now. And I got you on the other side.
Okay.
I'm just happy to be in y'all company. Y'all go ahead.
Facts.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
Facts. But y'all got any last words y'all want to say? According to Amber, shout your channel out. Let these people know where to follow you at, and give them your last words.
All right. I'm just looking forward to the new season of Life After Lockup. It looks like it's going to be a good one. Thank you guys for having me on the panel. It was a fun one. And I always be trying to get on here, but my baby's always so fussy, but she able to go down for a nap, thank God. But you can follow me on YouTube at According to Amber, and I cover Love After Lockup mostly.
Mm-hmm. So y'all make sure y'all go over there and hit the thumbs up on all her videos. You know what I'm saying? Sub to her channel. Biff, what's your last words, my brother?
Hey, I'm just happy I found out there's another season coming up because I ain't got no life. And I need to have something to talk to y'all about. So, hey, I'm looking forward to it. And I'm just happy to be here with y'all once again. And, hey, follow both the channels. And make sure y'all thumbs up when y'all follow the channels and watch the videos, please.
Yeah. And, Biff, do you... I'm going to ask you, too, according to Amber, Biff, do you have an IG that you want people to follow?
Oh, no, I ain't got no likes, so I don't want nobody to follow me yet.
That man ain't got no life. So, nah, you popping. You hear me? You popping, my brother, because you funny. Every time you come up here, you be saying some stuff that be having me rolling. But we gonna work something out for you.
I'm gonna work on it.
But according to Amber, shout your IG out so these people know too where to follow you on IG.
It's just According to Amber, but with a 1 at the end. All together is one word. So
okay, there y'all have it. You know what I'm saying? We got Courtney and Amber in the building. Shout out to her and her channel. That's a celebrity, y'all. Make sure you get y'all.
Celebrity.
We YouTube celebrities. You know what I'm saying? Biff he's up and coming celebrity. We got him training right now. Right. That part, you know what I'm saying? We celebrities out here in these streets. But I'm just joking with y'all. We regular people, man. Look, but make sure that y'all hit the thumbs up on this video. Thanks for all the super chats. Thanks for the mods who came in the building. I appreciate y'all a lot. And thanks for everybody who's in the chat and commenting. I appreciate it a lot. And y'all know the deal. So sub to Amber channel, sub to my channel if you're new. Hit the thumbs up for me. Make sure you hit that sub and that notification bell. You gotta hit the bell, ding, the little thing on the sub thing. You hit it. But I'm just thankful for everybody. I thank y'all so much because without y'all, this channel would not be here. It'll be somewhere in the desert, in the dust, in the dirt. But it's up. You know what I'm saying? We up and we gonna stay here, and we all gonna be beautiful people at the end of the day. All of us are somebody. Don't forget that. But just y'all stay away from prisoners. You know what I'm saying? Don't do it. You learning right now, but yeah, that's about it. And make sure y'all keep the comments going down below at the bottom of the video. And then till next time, on the count of 3, y'all, we're gonna piece these people out. 1, 2, 3. Peace.
Peace.